Hey folks, this is Ben from ultrabooknews.com. I've got with me here two Ultrabooks. One is an Asus UX31E. This is a Sandybridge Ultrabook, which is from one of the first generation Ultrabooks. And this over here is the Sony Vaio Duo 13. It's Haswell, and this is the third generation of Ultrabooks. So I wanted to show you the difference and the progress that's been made in standby and sleep times, because what they've got going on with Haswell now and Windows 8 is pretty phenomenal. So this is, as I said, the UX31E Sandybridge. It has an SSD inside. It's asleep right now, and I'm going to hit the power button and show you how quickly it comes on. So I'll try to make my press very apparent so you can see when I press it. So that's about 3 seconds. It's certainly pretty fast, and that's great. I mean, before Ultrabooks, we had 10, 15, 20-second boot ups on a fresh install. This is a system that I've been using for a long time, and it wakes up that fast. So that's awesome, and it was a big improvement over what we had for many years previously. So here I'll put it back to sleep, and you can see how fast that happens. Watch the lights down here. If you can see them, and the power key and the Wi-Fi icon, when they turn off, that'll let us know that the system's actually asleep. So I'm going to press the sleep key right here, and now it's asleep. That was about 4 seconds back into sleep. So just one more time, on, 2-3 seconds, pretty good, and off, a little bit closer to 4 seconds. And so now we come to the third generation of Ultrabooks, which are just hitting the market. And so this is the Duo 13, also has an SSD inside, but Intel has really made some good strides in getting down that last, 2 to 3 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but their real goal with the Ultrabook was to eventually get it to a point where it felt like people are used to with a smartphone or a tablet, where it's instant on. And in one of the previous, the middle generation, the Ivy Bridge Ultrabooks that I tested, it was really close. It was like 1 second, but it wasn't truly instant on. It was just about there, but not quite. So just without further ado, let me show you how quick this is going to resume now. So this is completely asleep, and when I hit the space bar, it'll wake it up. So there it is. It's on. That is instant on. That's as fast as my smartphone, as fast as an iPad, and the sleep has also been improved. The sleep speed over Sandybridge and also over Ivy Bridge before Haswell. So here's it going to sleep, and now to sleep. So sleep is a little bit longer, more like 3 seconds, but the on is absolutely under a second, basically instant on, and it doesn't seem like a huge difference between the two. But that last little bit, you can go 98% of the way there, but when you get to 100% instant on, it's a different usage experience. Whereas for this, if I wanted to check email, it's like, okay, I'm going to turn it on, and now I'm going to go to my stuff. Somehow it just feels like you can use it differently when it's just that, and okay, now I'm going, and now I'm jumping into my email. Especially because we have connected standby with the Haswell Ultrabooks, which can actually update those things in the background without having to wait for the Wi-Fi to connect after it starts up, and then wait for stuff to load and refresh. So I want to do just a quick comparison, actually, so you can see the difference. Again, it doesn't look like much, but when you're using it, when this thing is on your desk and it's asleep, and you say, oh, I just want to do something real quick, and you can just boop and immediately go to it, it's kind of a world of difference. So I'm going to do a little test, show you what the relative speeds are. And so on the left here, I'm going to put this to sleep, and again, keep an eye on the power indicators here so you can actually see when it goes to sleep, because the screen turns off first before the system actually powers down. Over here, our only indicator is the caps lock key, which I have turned on so we can see. So on 3, I'm going to press the power button on both of these, or the sleep button. 1, 2, 3. And Duo's off, and now the Asus is off. So it's about 3 seconds, 4 seconds on sleep there going into it. And now I'm going to wake them up at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. Duo's on, and now the Asus is on. So that's just to give you an idea of the difference. I was really impressed when I found that they had finally hit with Haswell. Just this is absolutely instant on. So that's really great. You know, people are used to that with a tablet, and now they're going to be used to it with Haswell Ultrabooks. So well done to Intel, and I believe Windows 8 has quite a bit to do with the speedy boot ups as well. There you have it. Thanks for joining me, guys, and check us out at ultrabooknews.com for more.